Iran is burning again. Massive protests have erupted across the country with one clear demand: regime change. The target, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei, the man who's held Iran in an iron grip for over 3 decades. But here's the thing. This isn't the first time Khamenei has faced calls to step down. In fact, he survived 5 major uprisings. The question everyone's asking now is, can he survive a 6th? Let's look back the previous 5 years. In 1999, student protests rocked Tehran after authorities shut down a reformist newspaper and raided university dormitories. The demonstrations spread nationwide. Khamenei crushed them. Fast forward to 2009, the Green Movement explodes after allegations of election fraud. Millions take to the streets in what became the biggest challenge to the regime since the 1979 revolution. Khamenei survived. In 2017, economic protests erupt over unemployment and corruption. What started as anger over bread and butter quickly turned into direct attacks on the clerical establishment. Again, Khamenei held on. 2019, the Aban protests took place where fuel prices skyrocketed by up to 200%. The response? The most violent crackdown since the revolution. Hundreds killed, thousands arrested. The regime stood firm. In 2022, 22-year-old Mahsa Amini dies in custody of the morality police. Her death ignites the woman, life, freedom movement. Gen Z takes to the streets, burning hijabs, confronting security forces. The world watches, the regime survives. Now, in 2025, protests are back, bigger, louder, more organized. The US has threatened strikes if protesters are killed. Iran's exiled crown prince Reza Pahlavi is calling for the end of what he calls the terror regime. He's even hinting at a homecoming. The pressure is mounting from all sides. But wait, just last week, a massive pro-government rally flooded Tehran. Khamenei himself shared images and videos on social media, sending a clear message to Washington and the West: we're not going anywhere. It was a show of strength, a reminder that while Western media covers the protests, there's still significant support for the regime inside Iran. So, can Khamenei quell the protests this time? History says yes. He's done it 5 times before. He has the security apparatus. He has loyalists. He has experience crushing dissent. But this time feels different. The youth are angrier. The economy is weaker. International pressure is higher. And the calls for regime change have never been louder. The world is watching Iran, and the answer to whether Khamenei survives his 6th uprising may define the Middle East for decades to come. With Srijita Sen Majumdar, Bureau Report, India Today Global.